the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia camp atimu akasa na mesero se wobeka me ho na yakọ na enkomwa akodoa egupun so no meni wakakodi na watimu ate wo ho ase na nsenya ena Ernst Owusu Bempeh communication director deputy edema MPP amayuku no wodi Nsem-Pii ababetu dwa chese se enam afifim enam bia na the opposition cry can say the MPP amayuku no agu na wobehwe MPP amayuku na nsen mentime ho ase abam enam flag bearership raise na wona gina no so obi betro short kra na enipa wagina bi no ena woto ama no obehu say bibi free owura brain champon ho short to be free ho na akobo Bawumia camp ebi free Bawumia camp na akọ Kennedy camp ebi free Kennedy camp na akobo Bawumia camp na ohwe Ernst Owusu Bempeh de no nko a wo ye na the short ahodo a wo tru nyina no ekọ Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so no na ekọ MPP former president Nana Addo eso na abusuya odi gupun so no wunya tia obeti ase pa na ensema hodo a Ernst Owusu Bempeh kan no abusuya we gina live for 2 hours enti nensem no bi wo ho a atifo nyante na Nsem-Pii TV ya hyehye ni nyina fefefa ye de bi eba besomo ensema Ernst Owusu Bempeh kan se na Addo ba Ghana no emfi wotwe wa mama yehwe na wa feli Ghana ni titiru e wo Galamsey fight no na abusuya mema wakokoti na ensema efi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia camp ba sisia ko Owusu Bempeh ho ene se wo mo se Owusu Bempeh yesrew na Addo di free education aba na enne sebin previous wona na candidate so kra ni wo so meko school ni bi no wo ko bi no yini film na won tokwa no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia fabla me so yanko na ensema hodo a egupun so efasa ankomo wi ho no kona kokoti bi yeba yene atifo ebeto aso
na leadership wa Ghana for we who say wo oberima bi wo Ghana ha ono de so te ne party mu na ne party nyoma bi koso na enkoyi a obesori agina no asekire ne se aduasa miensa no waka ho asem ye oberima bi wo ho no mu a ne maame ne wona ne maame no na odi bone na nya obeka in our part of society you who say anything that anybody who can ukrebiano you are seen as a bad person and as somebody who is always saying the truth or saying the truth, you are bad and abibino. This is a time ye mabunu aye bano yesu maybe say let's conscientize our mindset and look at the kind of leadership that we are building for ourselves for the future. Kennedy and Japan is the answer for you. No leader at this moment in the trying moment of Ghanaian politics, can compare themselves to Kennedy or any accomplished Japan. And I'm say a party for baby. Sorry, and we are having a moral audacity. Sorry, say we are going out there to fight Galamsey. And then we have the nerves to be criticizing John Dramani Mahama, and then me Owusu Bempeh. Me, I will not go into that tangent, and everybody may come as some people think I'm just being controversial, but it's a fact. Ni one 2012, and I am be a quiet demonstrating. It's John Dramani Mahama. Say John Dramani Mahama buying at the Ghana Galamsey headquarters. Me a diploma. And a Ghana for party for you should Galamsey for politics. The sitting president Akufo-Addo the life on the line the presidency to online Obafo for first week because the people that he hide around him, majority of them allegedly were part of this Galamsey here. The NDC for Mesa no my in Galamsey no. Some of them came to continue. So what moral right have we got to even come back and today use Galamsey to do politics? The leader no what you want Nana Addo Akufo-Addo or ye not doing so be fighting Galamsey, but because some people were doing it under his own watch, allegedly, and you know, yen to me, ya buying, yen to me, I'm fighting to achieve the dreams of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. It is a neno. What sorry the Galamsey about the politics are, and then it say people are talking about it using as an issue. What do you say? Now we a leader. Now say nay, Kennedy Japan a president. Who born dogs Nsem-Pii Owusu Bempeh? Me say me Galamsey manye bi da, manye bi da, and na me nye bi so da. So Owusu Bempeh. Now ma sorry anopa. Anda say bi a Kennedy Japan ye president Ukruma. Now me Owusu Bempeh sorry say e bi me appointee wona ban mu a. Or no be me say me go Galamsey. Anka dey na dey be chino anka the next day I'm out. He will sack you and take you to jail. And that is the kind of leader that we are talking about. A leader who is brute. A leader who will make sure he put his foot on down and will make sure the right thing is done. He doesn't care who is the family member or brother or whoever it is. And that is the kind of leader the Ghanaian people are calling for. The leader who walk the talk. What you say? Asemu Americano simple. Ghana has come into a crossroad. Ghana is in kontanai. Ye ko ye ni mono. Ya ko abatom ama ye hunu. Ya so nsuo aswansa. Ye hunu de eko. Enti momo ye ntase ne sabese paniko ni na haban. Enyoma ye nyina no dachi bi bebu nkontawo na eya na musema yenka leader no amusese amanfo bi ania bria o mo ka gidigidi emfa Dr. Bawumia mra o ukoka na ukoyia no ukoka sembi ayese udi na tem. In the eyes of the ordinary Ghanaian, muse ya try no 3 times, ya try no first one, it yensa mfa na mra biem. Nibusa common knowledge with the Ghana for in to amamu. Say product. Now that product no o de akodwom akoton. Obia nim say pen we a big pen. Obia ti din big pen obia ti. Now so de kotu dwom say ton say big pen we ma take so obia meto obia mpeso meto. Even though the product is very well known and marketable, but nobody want to use their purchasing power to buy that product. Milianum says, will it be wise for anybody in their right frame of mind? Says our product now must say, and then we had the number first one. Oh, yeah, and talk Ghana for and talk the worst performance in the history of Ghanaian politics. It didn't see that in the Fourth Republic. So our product now must say marketable. Ya market ya penny phobia any party phobia try so me convince delegates for enkotono nipa no ye dey na bad that product. We tried to market that product for 16 years. Ya market is our product no Dr. Bawumia me use no in that angle. He was a running mate for Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Dr. Bawumia was known everywhere. For 8 good years, he stood in the Supreme Court, market himself. You and I were not there. He became the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana for 8 years, head of the economic management team. Product to know Ghana in Chono ni Chiasu baby obia nimsa product to know. Anka yankwa jinana kiyebua. That kind of marketability a product to know enya yeno. Some marketability ni openness. I don't think any candidate in the history of Ghanaian politics, not even Kwame Nkrumah, had that opportunity of marketing himself for 16 years. Kwame Nkrumah had an opportunity. No? Delegates. Kwame Nkrumah, he had an opportunity to market himself. Brown declared positive action 1948 disturbances. Declared positive action. Kwame Nkrumah, he came obey prime minister. Obey prime minister or there if he has a contested 1950. 56 elections are winning just 4 years no the marketing once 5 years no the marketing no Kwame Nkrumah the one of the finest president in the history of Ghana when you marketing who the way Dr. Bawumia marketing as a vice president, a running mate for a sitting president, and then making himself so marketable. That's a product to this our product now. One marketing who for 8 years as a running mate, and then 8 years as a vice president of the Republic of Ghana. One marketing who this our product to no abba. It just to say Ghana for top. The Zongo community enter. The Muslim community enter. Yenuanum a Christopher ne yenuanum Ghana for nyina omonto Ghana for anto Dr. Bawumia omanto the product is well known to say pen ye kutami obi anim say pen we your friend big and as a product we your friend Samsung mobile phone obi anim but when you put it in the market they deliberately don't want to buy it, and that is where the analysis delegates, that is where you must get the analysis right, irrespective of how the product is so marketable as some people are making it. Say the product is so marketable, it's here the quiet beton. I don't get it. The Ghanaian people didn't buy it. Oman top. It say we pursue no man at the kankai. And a periphone boo baby say a pie be hunti the chichireboa. It is a dia. We need to understand the dichotomy. Say product to know ya selling Dr. Bawumia in the history of Ghanaian politics. Kwame Nkrumah Kwentina selling the way Dr. Bawumia tima selling Ghanaian politics. Me Owusu Bempeh me to say what the name ko na mo marketing said the Dr. Bawumia platform under the back foot of Akufo-Addo. He masqueraded on the popularity of Akufo-Addo, one of the most popular politicians in the history of Ghana. We Rollins in the at that time, at that moment, Akufo-Addo was so popular. He chose you as his running mate. He gave you all the opportunity to market yourself. The platform was there. Winning this election was a done deal, Dr. Bawumia. You could have won this election hands down if Ghanaian people wanted to buy you. The product. I'm talking about the product, Bawumia. So what are we talking about, fellow delegates? Yen Sheno from that angle. Sesebio mikuta banji. Ana mikuta product ame pese meton. Na product no. Ma bohu deura shedema titi deuro na bohu akahu sema chirechiremu achirechire rules and regulations wo ni bibia magana fo obia hu na me the product na bedom e dia ba beto market se me ton me the price above still omanfo no so omonto, and still Ghana for ye ti wono timamufuo no ye atide timamufuo no kan ye nye ya adwese betie na emom no ye de product no a omoso omompe no eno a na ye se ye de bebrem product no a omoso omompe no na che say indirectly na people we trying to disrespect the Ghanaian people omukuta the sovereign will of the people, the sovereign will of the people. We are trying to disrespect it, fellow delegates. Mumia chedi ye pa. The product of Ghanaians totally rejected us, rejected our candidate. Yam peno, mudine ba yam to product no yam pe. As out society now ye choba. Na nkrofobisi sabi omu ni preku. Omu si omu ni preku. Now ye choba no sabi baby a wo ye choba no. Eho no mu na omu aka wo de aduane abesu omu apo aduane no. Na de chia wo de preko ya samba besi wo de ye choba de am say omu by force mumra medi because de am kan yenti so dogo bi no abe wo fi sa choba no obi ba be didi ho obi anu ba be didi ho. That's common sense. And your politics niye se sabi ye de remote control in a beye flag bearer na Ghana for some betonwa ni ebenya tumia. Why are we wasting our time trying to please people? Now nim enra ni nanu ensembia metiti ya ni diemdi menye hu pa no amama hu se amanfo bi Dr. Bawumia eye krokro de John Ebinum ka kire me say, hey, Owusu Bempeh munya botre na ba bia wo ne de ye no na wo na ye pe bibi ye nim de ye hwe obetra se na ade betwe no obehu no na dan so na nipa nim nipa toto wofo pa me ju omu dia me ho omu TV so a omu ne papa inam pa timi kosi nkonya allegedly baby etimi kasa ansem we timi ka me bi be pie manim se Owusu Bempeh nya botre me ha hokura na papa ne de ye gi salary ye tu ye Galamsey na ye nim ba bi a ye de ade ne ko ye nim pa appear 2-3 times ama me matibi and I will share high profile people I was shocked to the core. Say, hey, Dr. Bawumia, say uncrofu a unomu kasei a unomu koba bebe say bebre no ma balangad. Really? But unim said ye koni. And I said you omuya okrokro de John. They know your people around you. Me see a pinu wa omu voice conversation with people. Ya chi egu paper so ya chi egu yisu e at the right time we will blow it all up. We will blow it all up for you to know the kind of people around you. Omu ankasa nim se abato ya ye kotui o product is a bad product and nobody want to buy it. But they still want to push you to go out there. Because said you and your my baby actually and here. Is it all about that? Is it all about certain people's parochial interest? Or is it about capturing political power and making MPP share? Yeah, you know him say NDC for messing up big time. They are messing up. But they all turn around. Na ye party communicators ni bia say, oh ena mo sorry amo ye Kennedy mo sorry amo ye interna munya sa de no na mo mra be attack NDC. Wana ka chiro say sa gaso hantan fia reho wana be. Muntie sa be na mebu no gaso hantan fia reho. Ko bi sa nana sa be na mebu no gaso hantan fia reho. Efie dere am efia bosi atwitwa yen. Yes yen kwa bonten ko super bonten sofo. We don't have any moral right at this moment to criticize the NDC because we have failed in all flaws. Failed. And we need to get the high moral high ground before we can criticize the NDC. If we don't have the moral high ground, we can never do that. Except a dishonest politician. Except somebody who doesn't have that kind of political and purging. And Obeka just say, I'm sorry. Now you criticize the NDC at the moment. That's one time you talk about Galamsey when we all know say NDC mess up in 2012, 2016. They mess up with Galamsey. When we came, we should have used that opportunity to change the system. To show to Ghanaians and say, yay, we are better than them. We can do better. But what happened? Our very own people were messing up with Galamsey. And yet, we were kicked out of power for propaganda. And then, you have come back in opposition now. You want to come and tell Ghanaian people, say, you are better off. It will take a foolish, strategic politician to talk like that. Because Ghanaians will not buy it. They will not buy it. Nobody will buy that. You need to understand that Ghana electricity no omo nyan kwasiafo sabi omo nim nyansa chen ye kasam sabi omo nim nyansa omo adwene mu da ho eti sa krokro de don politics na ye no yenyai eti me de ensemo amatie every close circles of Dr. Bawumia me ho adwene me say is that how they are doing it? People are just playing with a man all along. But they know, they themselves, they know. Caius Cassius, Metallos Simbanum. Go and read the book of Julius Caesar. You will understand what I'm talking about. Dr. Bawumia, go and read the book of Julius Caesar. And during the election day, you turn around and say, Etu Brute. You will be shocked. You will be shocked. to the core and your mate and then your free one casa winner circle. Owusu Bempeh now but na ye no mo oh ye ne mo na eko ye wo de wa haru de ye nim de ye like seriously in penifo chochoro a wo ben papa yi we could da baby no can sem say but Dr. Bawumia nim say go for we mu nyina mo ye no crofo a ono mo ko campaign nye bi na nanse ye bi kan na yenim delegates and a delegates ni yenim omo beto abama Kennedy Japan and yenim omo beto abama Dr. Bawumia. We got these delegates in the bank. Hey, fellow delegates, they said they have their moye objects. Nkofo to me catch say mo de mo ya store mu in the bank. Mo de mo ya to madwene de ato odada. Etinu mo ya dan mo ba wa goto abama Dr. Bawumia. That is what some of them are saying. And in the course of time, you both these audios, it will shock you. It will shock you people. Hey, sanity. Say, we are taking Obia Onono Mautumi, Nidu Kokromoti Mautumi. We are taking them for granted. Yeah, you delegates. You nim say you be Nsem-Pii at your delegates. You nim say ye be ko form ne bunkotodwe apamocho se ba bia ye du no dom ne bremu no ye de sebi ye ntoto mo ase mo na mo kura tumi no na mo na mo hye ne munyam mo na mo hye Professor Dubu ahia ne munyam mo na mo hye J.O. Kufu ne munyam mo na mo hye Nana Addo danko Kufu ado ne munyam ne gidi ye se sa dom ne brewe mu no 31st of January mo be hye Kennedy akompra ko Japan and munyam. We believe in that.